a small, bustling restaurant tucked away in the heart of the city. The kind of place where everyone knows each other or at least pretends to. It's an ordinary evening, and the staff is busy preparing for dinner service. But tonight, something extraordinary is about to happen. A black woman walks into the restaurant. She is dressed casually but carries herself with quiet confidence. Her name, you will get to that later. For now, let's just call her her. As she approaches the host's stand, one of the servers glances up, then quickly looks away as if uninterested. "Can I help you?" he asks curtly, barely masking his annoyance. She smiles politely and says, "Yes, I would like a table for two." The server hesitates before responding, "Oh, we are, actually fully booked tonight." His tone suggests otherwise. The room is not even half full. She nods slowly, pretending to accept the excuse, but there's a flicker of amusement in her eyes. Something tells us she's not here by accident. Instead of leaving, she pulls out her phone and starts typing furiously. A few moments later, the manager appears from the back office, looking flustered. He whispers something to the server, who suddenly becomes nervous and tries to explain himself. "We do not want any trouble," the manager mutters under his breath, shooting daggers at the woman. Trouble? What could possibly be troubling about someone simply wanting a seat at a table? It turns out they do know her, or rather, they think they do. The manager leans closer, lowering his voice. "Look, Miss whoever you are, we have had complaints about certain customers disrupting the atmosphere here. Maybe another time." Her eyebrow arches slightly. "Disrupting the atmosphere," she repeats, her voice calm but laced with curiosity. "How interesting. And what exactly defines disruptive behavior in your establishment?" Before he can respond, she adds, almost casually, "You might want to double-check your reservation list. There is a VIP guest coming tonight, a very important investor, and it would be unfortunate if they were turned away because of a misunderstanding." The manager freezes. VIP investor? This changes everything. Suddenly, the manager is all smiles. "Of course. Please, right this way." He leads her to the best table in the house, apologizing profusely along the way. Meanwhile, the rest of the staff watches in confusion, whispering among themselves. As she sits down, she orders a glass of water and begins scrolling through her phone again. Minutes pass, and no second person arrives to join her. Instead, she motions for the manager to come over once more. "Tell me," she says, leaning forward slightly, "how long have you worked here?" The manager stammers, unsure why she is asking such a question. "5 years, ma'am." "Why?" She nods thoughtfully, then pulls out a document from her bag. "And how much do you know about the new ownership deal being finalized today?" His face goes pale. "Ownership deal? No one told him anything about that." Before he can respond, she continues, "I am sure you're aware that businesses like this thrive on reputation. Customer satisfaction. Treating every guest with respect, regardless of their appearance or background. Would not you agree?" By now, the entire staff has gathered around, sensing that something monumental is unfolding before their eyes. The woman stands up, smoothing her jacket. She looks directly at the manager and says, loud enough for everyone to hear, "My name is Evelyn Carter. Starting tomorrow, I will officially be the new owner of this restaurant. And I must say, based on my experience here tonight, I am reconsidering whether this investment is worth it." The room falls silent. You could hear a pin drop. The same staff who dismissed her earlier are now scrambling to apologize, offering free meals, anything to make amends. But Evelyn holds up a hand, silencing them. "Do not worry," she says with a faint smile. "I did not come here to ruin anyone's career. I came here to remind you all of something simple yet profound: kindness costs nothing, but rudeness can cost you everything." With that, she turns and walks out of the restaurant, leaving behind a stunned group of employees and a manager who won't sleep for weeks. As Evelyn steps outside, the camera pans to her car, a sleek luxury vehicle parked curbside. She gets in, adjusts her rearview mirror, and smirks. But wait, was this really just about teaching them a lesson, or is there more to Evelyn Carter than meets the eye? Because if owning a restaurant was not impressive enough, rumors suggest she is also linked to some of the biggest names in the culinary world, and maybe even a secret society of restaurateurs. What happens next? Well, that is a story for another day. Did Evelyn go too far, or did the staff deserve what they got? Let us know in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe for more mind-bending stories.